Hi guys, this is R.A. Sweeney here to talk to you about another passage from the book Praying with the Torah as part of the Praying with the Bible series. Today I wanted to talk about, it's actually one of my favorite passages that I wrote about for a lot of different reasons, but the two things that I really like about this passage, it's from Exodus 15. One thing that I really like about it is I was reading this, I'd read this passage and was kind of reflecting on it, trying to decide what do I want to write about this specifically. And I'd kind of been leaning the direction that I'd written about, but hadn't written yet. And then I was actually listening to a sermon, and I mentioned in the book, I didn't catch the name of who was speaking. It was on the radio, and I didn't get the preacher's name. So still, I apologize to you if you hear this, preacher, because I don't remember who you were, but I appreciate what you contributed. And he was saying the exact same thing that I wrote about. And so that was really cool, just seeing how God kind of brought together what I was reflecting on in this passage and this other sermon that I'd heard, of just kind of how all that works together in God's kingdom, that we all just kind of, feed off of each other and lift each other up. So that was really cool. But it's also been really shaping for me in the way that I pray. I don't think it really hit until maybe as I was writing the passage or the book on the actual writings of the people, which hasn't even released yet. But it was really, shaping for me in terms of how I pray. And so what we have in this passage, it's in Exodus 15. It's right after the parting of the waters. They cross through the Sea of Reeds. They have their big celebration. And the very next story is the people are complaining. And so you see the exact same words twice in a row. So the people are like, hey, we don't have any water and we're gonna die. And they bring that to Moses as a complaint. And Moses says the exact same thing to God, but he adds the one word at the beginning, God, we don't have any water and we're gonna die. And so it's the, not necessarily saying the word God, but it's the orientation. They came with a complaint to Moses to whine. Moses came to God with a complaint to ask for help. The exact same problem, the exact same words. But when we bring those things, every time that we're like, oh man, this is terrible, what am I going to do? We can say, God, this is terrible, what should I do? Every time we're like, I can't stand this. God, I am struggling with this. I can't stand this. And so bringing those things to God turns it from a complaint to a prayer. And that's been a huge blessing for me. Hope it's a blessing for you. Thanks, everyone.